Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's time for Battle Royale. Figured I would go live, queue up a Battle Royale. Got the Ultimate Tournament this weekend, obviously. We'll be live streaming that with big ol' rewards, so we're going to look forward to that quite a bit. And as we know, the people that win are going to get big rewards, and additionally, everybody else is going to get big rewards if I manage to guess correctly on who's going to win it. So there's that. So, pay attention with that. Check it out. Check us out this weekend. Make sure you tune in for the tournament. And, yeah, should be good. So, I'm going to queue up here in just a second. Let the stream get going in just a minute. It appears as if you are gaming with Nathan. Welcome to the stream, buddy. Not sure how many are watching. Looks like it's starting to pick up a little bit. So, I'm going to queue up here in just a second. I'm going to go through and tell you exactly what I'm doing and why I'm doing it as we do that. And I've had a bad string of luck with Battle Royale lately, and by a bad string of luck, I mean I've been getting my ass kicked in it. So we'll see if I can do a little bit better now that all the badasses are out of it and are no longer crushing everybody. For the tournament, as the top 20 are posted, I posted a video just a minute ago that shows the top 20. There's a link to the Netmarble forums as well. Everything else like that. So, yeah, I'm going to give it another 3 or 4 minutes and queue it up. But as I went over in that update video I posted just a few minutes ago, there's quite a bit of free stuff in Iron Throne right now. You got the Christmas tree, you got Jack-in-the-Box boxes, everything else, not Jack-in-the-Box, Jack Frost-in-a-Box boxes with that stuff. And then obviously if you can go to Gold Moon, then you can go to Gold Moon and get some stuff as well. One thing I was going to talk about Gold Moon is even if you're small, if you have tier 6, you can go into the big one. If you have tier 6, you probably can't make it in the big one. When I say big one, I'm referring to that level 30 there. Level 28, I haven't been in there. I'm not sure how many people are just a bunch of tier 6. But if there are quite a bit, if you have tier 6, you can just spam it. Like, spam marches at a sanctuary. It doesn't matter if you lose your troops in there. So, take a sanctuary. Look for somebody that's been holding for quite a few hours. Like, I usually try to find somebody that's been holding 5 or 6 hours, and I hope they're asleep or just not paying attention. Then I snag their sanctuary from them, and sometimes I can sit in there for quite a while before anybody notices that I'm there. Anybody bigger and meaner than me. So, which there are quite a few of, and we all know that there's always going to be somebody bigger and meaner, unless you're one person. So, that's about that. But this Battle Royale doesn't matter anymore, obviously. If you want to look at my rank for it, I think I queued a total of twice for Battle Royale that entire time, and I got 1591. So, there's that. The stream is going to be exactly 2 days from now. Is when that tournament's going to happen. Saturday night, 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time is when that match happens. I'll start the stream about 20 minutes beforehand, and we'll go over it. I'll make my pick on who I think is going to win based on various things, their records, their kills, all that other stuff. Yeah, I'm sorry, Lincoln Check. You're right. I did skip right over PHK. My apologies, buddy. And I know you guys have been kicking some ass over there. I've heard about it recently. Somebody mentioned there's a 38 billion there. I don't know. I don't know if that was a mistake. I can't believe there's 38 billion in one of those new kingdoms. If that's true, somebody let me know, because that is that's a hell of a boost. Bumping me off mine last night, Boots. What are you talking about? I don't know. I'm gonna queue up here in another. I'll queue at the 5-minute mark, and so if you want to get up against me. Pull up Iron Throne and queue at the 5-minute mark. That's what I'm going to be queuing, and we can see if we can get into the same one. Okay, there isn't. All right, that makes me feel a little bit better. Yeah, it was either 37 or 38 that they said there was the 38 billion, which means that that dude or dudette did a hell of a boost. But I think it might have been a glitch, because looking back on it, I think they said now they can't find him. So it's not like they just randomly disappeared a 38 billion account unless there are some strange things afoot over there. So, additional reminder, you got Alliance Deathmatch Tournament going on right now. So let's look at that group he was talking about with PHK. Where are you at, PHK? Are you in the same one as WF? There's WF. No, you're not even in that group. Which group are you in, PHK? See where you are. And yeah, sorry I skipped over you. I know you've been kicking ass. I've heard quite a bit about it, actually. So, some of the newer kingdoms are about to get kind of dangerous. I must just be missing. Are you in my group? No, you're not in my group. Oh, you aren't in it. Okay. Well, that's why I skipped over you. Because I was just looking at the Alliance Deathmatch Tournament. Alright, I'm 30 seconds behind on my queue now. So I'm going to go do that. Wish me luck. Let's see, we got 12 out of 20. If you're watching the stream right now, queue up. Burn me. Well, don't actually burn me, but queue up at least. So we'll see that, see what's going on. Again, right off the bat, what I'm going to do is I'm going to basically stream of consciousness while I'm in there, so you can hear my messed up decision-making progress and process and see if you think that I'm doing stupid things. And I always go switch on my combat skills just out of habit. Whenever I queue up for anything, I make sure I'm in my combat skills. You suck at ADM? Get on that, man. ADM is like one of the most fun events in the game. That Alliance Deathmatch tournament is literally one of the most fun times you'll have in the game. Until you get steamrolled, and then it's a little bit less fun. But also, there's free stuff right now. Like today, we got 12 Dark Lord chests for winning that match. So, that's quite a bit, 12, and then we're getting another 12 here in an hour and a half or 2 hours whenever the next ADM starts. Next ADM tournament starts. Also, you get tier 6 out of those boxes now, if you get in there. Come to Kingdom 9 again. I don't know, man. Last time we went to Kingdom 9, we kind of got our asses kicked. Like, we did some burning, but it wasn't the strongest burns we've ever had, that's for sure. So, where's all my lobies? That's a lot of troops. Somebody's going to backdoor me. So I'm just hitting these lower strongholds right now using pikemen and cav because they march faster. That looks like a slow one. Sure is. As I say that, I send short bowmen. Definitely want the level 1. We only need a couple cav for that one. And this guy in my tile looks like he's not that active. I might not have seen enough on that one. Looks like he's not that active, so I'm probably going to start burning him pretty quickly into it. Met my maximum marches, even though I've only got 2 out. I guess they're all returning right now. There's tier 2. So what I'm doing right now is I'm racing for tier 3 so I can burn those white names. And Kim Fire right there is going to be target number 1 for me. Not quite at tier 3 yet. I'm going to look around, see if there's any names I recognize in here. I'm also going to look for more chaotic strongholds in another tile that aren't being hit. Like this one right here. So Camacho is slow marching. Let's see if I can fit in that hole. I sure can. Godred, how many troops are you sending? And what I like to do is I like to target their marches and see if they're sending all their troops. If they are, like that dude right there, let's see if I can't grab 700. Because you get 700 for burning a castle, you get 400 for burning a stronghold. So if you manage to pop some hits into a castle early on, like this right here, if that you send all of his troops, bam, 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 that's going to give me a lot of points real quick right there. So, sorry I ruined you. Oh, jeez. This is going to be bad. I'm about to take fire. Yeah, not a chance. So I'm just going to eat this one. And that is because I was chatting instead of paying attention to the timer. So, welcome to the stream, everybody. Bake eats fire on the very first one. So there's that. Now this guy's got white numbers, so I'm going to hit him with tier 3 and tier 1. By that I mean he's going to port the hell out of there immediately. I'm going to go check in this guy. Is this guy moving yet? He sure isn't. So I'm going to hit this Kim fella, because I noticed he wasn't doing anything earlier. I think he might be offline, AFK, not paying attention, just collecting his war coins. Whatever. So I'm just going to hit him tier 3 and tier 1, make sure I send enough troops in there that I can get the burn. Once I get up to tier 4 troops, then I'm going to do that same thing. Just split those higher tiers up to get those burns a little more quickly. And there's tier 4. So I'm going to do the same thing, half and half. And you can probably send a lot less troops in this. I was talking about it on the Iron Throne Craft channel today. And some of those dudes in there know what the hell they're talking about. Like, they have exact troop counts and everything to send, which I have tried to focus in on. But I've never really gotten as focused as I usually do with things like that. So, if you know the exact troop counts that you need to burn people, it helps a whole lot, especially if you know which reward they're on, everything else like that. So as you can see, I'm still just doing this, and I'm keeping a lot of my troops home. That way, if somebody backdoors me, I don't get crushed quickly. This guy is sending 100k at a time. There's more fire out. And another thing to remember is that if you get the kill shot on somebody, that is a 2,000 point boost. So that is a whole lot. So getting the kill shot on somebody is a huge deal. And you get 2,000 points for it. That guy's sending 1, I'm sending 2. I'm going to let his land, and then I'm going to speed him in. So mine land right after his. You see his landed. Now my 2 are going to hit. I'm going to get the kill shot. I'm going to get the boost. And I get the 2,000 points, which increases me by quite a bit. And so with that boost, this person still has white numbers. I can do this and continue wrecking shop and continue building points. I need to look at the time, though, because it is probably about time for fire. Yeah, we're almost there. So, sorry, Christina. I'm going to look around while I'm boosted for somebody else that's at 10 bars, and try to take them out while I'm boosted, especially if I can get to tier 6 quickly. See John Wick over here wrecking shop, and then Jon Snow right there. So we got a couple Johns. He's about to die. Oh, that was his march actually. And what I'm doing is I'm just looking while I have the boost, and unfortunately Christina is going to be my victim. So I apologize, Christina. I recommend you get the hell out of here because the train is coming. And she did. She heard me. Or she knew because I ported right up on her like a dum-dum. One of those two. So Mills 3-1. That guy right there. He's in the lead. He's going to be my target next time I snag a boost. And I'm going to port. I was going to go to Christina, but she's going to port away. See who's up here. Nobody. I'm looking for white numbers on a stronghold. Because white numbers on a stronghold mean that I can burn them. Still. Easily. Yellow numbers. There we go. Christina's going to march out. So, sorry, Christina. You are still, coincidentally, my target. And as you can see, I'm just sending these tier 1 in there to soften the blow on my tier 5, because you want as many tier 5 as you can get. And now I'm just going to pop, 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 and kind of ruin her match. So I apologize for that. But it is what it is. And as you can see, I'm still just spamming. I think she just ported. Yeah, that's why I got those. But I've got tier 6 now. So what I'm doing is I'm looking for Christina. Mills took a burn. We got Thanos Dark XX in here. They're all tied with me. I'm not sure what rewards they're on. I haven't been paying attention to it, but I really should start paying attention to it. I don't have my thing set right. 792, so he's keeping some troops home, so I can't backdoor him with 1 troop right there. And there's somebody with 1 bar, so I'm going to go try to snag that kill. And I'm going to pull my tier 6 out of there and just send some mortars. And I don't think I'm going to get it. This guy's going to beat me to it. And then... yeah, he beat me to it, so now I need to get out of there because he's got a 1000% boost. That was a pretty big screw up on my part right there. If this guy capitalizes on it, it's going to hurt me pretty bad. I need to get the hell out of Dodge. There it is. It's going to hurt. It's going to hurt. Oh, it didn't hurt. That's excellent news. We got fire going in the bottom left now. These guys are just going to town over there. And I'm going to... yeah, they're just going back and forth and back and forth. Send my tier 6. Thing is, you don't want to lose a lot of tier 6 because you need those later on in the game to burn people that have troops out. Like this Mills 3-1's about to backdoor me right now, I think. Or he's pissed off at yeah, he's pissed off at Thanos. So he's going to be pissed off at Thanos. You see how many tier 6 I just lost? That was bad. You saw those numbers pop up. Don't want to do that. That put myself at a major disadvantage. And I'm still at a disadvantage right now because I don't have the final reward, so I'm lower on speeds. You see Lucy right there is burning, and she's only at tier 5 still. Or she's at orange numbers, so she's not even at tier 5. So I can do some decent damage to Lucy, and I'm going to port over and do that, because it's about that time. As I say that, she ports away as I get there. So these two are just doing my work for me. They're going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. I'm going to let that happen. I want to get to the 18,000 reward, because I want that boost, but right now I'm far ahead. Other than Bloodbane, you got yellow numbers and you got 10 HP. That ain't gonna work for me, buddy. I'm sorry, but it's time for you to get burned up because he probably ported already. God, I was slow. Alright, so I want to get him down below me. He's got yellow. It means I can burn him pretty easily. So I'm gonna do that. And you see I only lost 8,000 troops there, which is good. Send a lot of meat with it. And if anybody backdoor full marches me, then I'm just gonna, die. But it is what it is. So I'm just going to pop this guy, get the rest of my points off of him in order to get up there and also take those freebie points because I want to make sure that he is not anywhere close to me because he looks like one of those people that I've seen lately that just port to the fire. They go into the fire round with a lot of HP and they port into the fire, like when in that last tile, and then we all fight each other and they take a win or they take a high ranking, one of those. So now I got a pretty decent sized lead. That guy's sending 2 at him. So this means he's going to have 2 left, and I'm going to march this and hope he sends a 3rd. He has, so I'm going to wait to speed it. Land, land, land. Hopefully he burned him 3 times. Did he burn? He didn't burn him at all. So there's that, and I'm going to try to snag that boost with a max march. If anybody's watching me right now, they're going to mess me up, but I want the boost. So there we go. I got the boost. I got the points. I got all my speeds. I got a ton of speeds. I got a ton of tier 6. I'm far ahead. So now I'm just going to not lose. I'm not going to press real hard. I'm just going to not lose. See Lucy down there with orange. She's down 4. And that is the closest person to me. So at this point, I got it in the bag unless I dick up real bad. So I'm going to watch this for fire. and I'm going to stop moving, and I'm going to be boosted for a little while. So what do you think, stream, people that are watching this right now? Should I go for kill shots, or should I go for the win? I think I'm going to go for the kill shots, because it's kind of boring to watch me just sit here. Oh, I'm sitting in fire as I say this. Get out of there. That was almost bad. Spider Choi. He only has 3 left. I'm going to wait till he's a little lower. These guys keep on trading blows back and forth. And yeah, it looks like, see how many mills is sending, 500. So he's sending half his troops there. At his level, he's got over 1 million troops. If you click that and see 1,900,000, something like that, it means he's sending most of his troops, and so you want to backdoor him. But right now, you see I target the march. He's only got 450, so he lost 50k there. See what John Wick's doing. John Wick is hitting chaotic strongholds, so I'm okay with that. Do both. Yeah, no kidding. Don't be a noob, Bake. How about that? There we go. There's one. See if I can't pop a couple into him. Go Cav. Pop, pop. Did he send all of his troops? He did not send all of his troops. What about now? John Mills still sending 500k at a time at John Wick. These guys are going to get mad at each other. These guys have been mad at each other the entire time. Got 3, 3, 4, 5. I got a 4-bar lead on everybody. See, I'm going to get a little aggressive just to make it a little more fun. How many troops is that? Spider Choi. 700k. And yeah, it's time to do some work. So let's do a little bit of testing here. See where Mills is at. I'm going to... Oh, I actually want that. I want it on John Wick. And I'm going to pull my tier 6 out of there to save him. And then just hit him with tier 5 and see what happens here. Fire's blinking in the bottom right. Tier 5 burned him. Let's see if Mills tries to get a kill shot on him. Tries to snake that from me. Max marching. See if anybody backdoors me. Take his kill shot. And now that I'm boosted, I've got all my tier 6. 3 kills. I'm going to look for people low HP and just go ahead. See if I can't finish this one before the fire round, actually. So I'm going to port down here by Mills. This guy right here is going to get only my mortars and speed, 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 speed. See if I can't snag that kill as well. Got him. And now Mills next to me has 3. They got Godred there. Mills ran away. I would too because I'm boosted. Oh, we got a 3 and a 2 up here. So Lucy, again, I apologize, but it is what it is. And I'm going to 1, 2, see if I can't rake in a lot of kills here at the end. Bop. Bop. Killing spree is happening. I'm up to 5. These people are kind of running from me here. And I'm going to port to right here. So hopefully Mills isn't there. Oh, I've used all my teleports. Oh man, if fire comes out right now, this is going to be some good stuff, boys and girls. I got a 50-50 shot of eating fire. And we'll see how this works. I got enough speeds that I think I can do this unless these people start backdooring me. I'm going to go 3 speeds to get it there. And then I'm going to do it again. Oh my god, did you see how lucky I just got? If that fire had hit my tile, I would have been entirely screwed because I'm an idiot and used all my teleports. Wow, I just got so lucky right there. Mills only burnt once. And now he's countering me. Get home. Everybody home. And let's see what we got here. I wonder if he's sending all of his troops. I don't know. I'm going to send those light cav and see. Did that Presh burn him? He did. And snagged it. Sorry, Mills. Now we're going to go Godred. Some of my tier 6. Some of my tier 4. Catapult, Pikeman, Short Bowman. 1, 2. And max that one as well. 1, 2, 3. Let's try to get to this before the fire. Boom. 7. And now we've only got 2 left. So picked a good match to stream here. Unfortunately, I can't port on top of this guy, but it is what it is. So as we know, I'm boosted. I'm just going to keep doing this. Send those in. And oops. Max those. 1, 2, 1, 2. Speed, 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 speed. I've got no troops right now. If this guy were playing aggressively at all, he'd be burning me pretty badly. But it looks like I only got 1 burn on him, and I'm losing my tier 6 count. So, yep. Good game, dude. Iron Throne Craft on YouTube. Gotta advertise, obviously. And now I'm gonna sit in some fire while I chat. And gonna try to time this line. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do this. You about to port Mr. Pesh? We'll see. I'm going to let the fire take that hit. I'm going to take this hit, and then I'm going to speed home. That way, when the next time the fire hits, I can go ahead and knock him out and take that last kill and get my 8 kills. So, there it is. Max March. Speed, 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 speed. Bop. Got it. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. So, as we saw there, those guys were playing a little more passively. They weren't countering me. And they need to be countering. If you see somebody like me, I was playing not that aggressively either. Like I said, it was going to be kind of boring to sit there and watch me just sit and avoid fire. So I went ahead and made sure that I could get some kills as well. Going to claim that because I haven't done all those yet. You can see how much I've done Battle Royale and Team Deathmatch lately. So there's that. And we've got the Alliance Deathmatch tournament in an hour and a half. But anyways, so the reason I was able to get all those kills and everything like that is because those guys are just sitting there getting punched in the face. Don't do that. Don't just sit there and get punched in the face. If somebody punches you, punch them back. That's what you want to do. You want to make sure that if they're going to burn you, you're going to make them pay as well. And there's a lot of troop counts and everything else like that that you can figure out, especially once you're boosted, if you know what reward they're at the final one, everything like that. So that's the bottom line, is just make sure if somebody's playing really aggressively like that and trying to get up really high, you need to counter them. You need to be countering them. You need to be actively hitting them and burning them and everything else like that. Because you want to make sure that they are not just going to reap those rewards like that. So there's my special rewards, but those are a little bit less enticing now because there's no longer triple rewards, and also you get a ton of them from all of these tiles and stuff like that. You see how I'm gathering, and man, it takes a long time to clear some of these tiles, especially if you send out all those tiles and forget that you don't have a gathering boost popped. And then honestly, I'm just too lazy to even send out more. So there is that. So that's about that. Make sure you watch the Battle Royale live stream this weekend. And again, yeah, as somebody posted in the channel and elsewhere as well, yeah, I will be spectating that event. I'm obviously not playing in that event. I'm spectating the event, but it's going to be live. So I will have a spectator version. I will be able to be in there. We're going to see the HPs of everybody. It's going to be really cool to watch. We get to do that. Humbled Angel, I'm about to end this stream and then go play some Fortnite there, buddy. So I'm more of a Fortnite guy than PUBG. But it is what it is. Actually, I'm going to probably do a Alliance Deathmatch here in 30 minutes. And then after that, 9 kill dub in Battle Royale. Nice. It is what it is. So, anyways, like I said, spectator version of the game, so I can watch that. It's going to be really cool. Going to see the action as it happens live. And hopefully I pick the person that gets in the top 3 so we all get some rewards, because that is a whole lot of speeds that they're going to give us. So, 7 kills, 2nd place. Hey, man, that's respectable. That's respectable. And get working on those kills, because I'm going to be having an event based on that here in a little while. I'll post more about that next week. But get in Battle Royale, do some stuff. Make sure you watch the Battle Royale Ultimate Tournament live stream this weekend. IronThroneCraft.com for more information, or the Netmarble forums. Thank you, everybody, for watching the stream. I really appreciate it. And make sure that you, sorry, I got distracted. Give me a like, give me a subscribe, everything else like that, so you get notifications whenever I go live. If you are watching this video after the fact, if you subscribe to me, you'll get a notification whenever I go live. Because I'm not really good at the whole planning thing and saying, hey, I'm going to be going live, I'm going to be going live, I'm going to be going live, other than whenever it's planned out like Netmarble's thing. The rest of the time, it's just going to be that. I am planning on going live during Blood Moon next weekend, and hopefully during Alliance Deathmatch this week, if we get real far into it. Hopefully I will be going live for that as well, for some of the finals or some of the final rounds. So there's that. So everybody, thanks for watching. Really appreciate it. Like, subscribe, bake, IronThroneCraft.com. Have a good evening.